Yeah. Silent Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9 hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card Mar. Hey. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card Mar. Wild card Mar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card Mar.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is happening? Welcome to another episode of I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition. It's episode 203. And we always got to start by giving a shout out to my guy, 40 Water. Y'all can call him Silent Hill TDS. See it on the bottom of your screen. That is his YouTube channel, as he provided that dope intro for the podcast. That's made for us. I.O.W. Late Night Hour Edition. My man did that for us. That is a custom track that can't nobody ever recreate or try to copyright or nothing. That's us. But anyway, you see it on the bottom of the screen. Hitchhikers, go on to YouTube. Go show my guy some love. Follow, just a local independent rapper out of here, Charlotte, North Carolina. Show him some love. But hey, I'm your host. I'm the Wild Card Mar. And of course, if you see me, you see my guy to my right. That's the homie, MJ from NJ. And look, y'all know the deal. We debuted it on Monday. It was a big hit yesterday. We're going to start the show off like this. We're going to start the show off with the Jersey Boy jersey reveal. As my man MJ got jerseys on top of jerseys, so I'm daring anybody. And I put out there, MJ, I said, if anybody think they got more jerseys than my guy MJ, come on the show and we could have a jersey battle. But without further ado,
I'm telling you, man, I got him.
You got him?
I got him.
All right, well, without further ado, MJ, what we got?
I asked you earlier, 1997 throwback. What was your guess?
I said Marcus Camby.
You said Marcus Camby, huh?
Yeah. No, not the Bibby. No, I knew you would go in Arizona. Not the Bibby. Now you gotta lean down. You gotta lean down. We gotta see the name. Come on, old man, tilt your back. I know you hurt. I know you're old. All right, there we go, Bibby. How did I know you were gonna go to Arizona route and go to Mike Bibby, man? How you doing, bro? What's good, man?
What's good, man? What's good?
I
And
see
just
you.
so you know, it's from the championship year.
Like you was dropping hints. So and you heard what I said to you. I was like, you either going the Arizona route because you did Damon Stoudemire yesterday, or you're going Toronto Raptors route. And I was close. I was
You was on the right track.
I was on the right track. I said Bibby. My man did the Mike Bibby. Yo, I remember Mike Bibby with his bald head on the court, man. Especially when he was in Sacktown. When he was a Sacramento King. They actually had a decent squad when he was in Sacramento. Him, Chris Webber, Peja, Stojakovic, Hito Turkoglu, Vladi. I mean, they had a nice little squad, man.
They definitely had a nice little squad out there.
Yeah, they did. But hey, man, I like that. That was a good Jersey Boy reveal tonight. I like that. But we're going to keep the show going because we do have a special guest, and we're going to bring the big homie G in a second. But as we do the Jersey Boy reveal, we got to do a top play. And you know what, MJ? I was thinking of you on some real homie shit when I did these top plays. For real. Obviously, you know, I got to throw a baseball play in. So here's your baseball play from a young stud. And if he stays healthy, I think he can easily be NL MVP. Check him out.
He flew out in the first. He walked in the third. Alcantara back to work. Left center field off the bat of Acuna. And gone. And the Braves are on the board at the bottom of the sixth. On the 5-year anniversary of his first major league homer, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Why you think I said I would take him over that bum Ohtani?
I mean, say what you want. Acuna Jr. He's exciting baseball, man. Hey, did you see he's been doing the gree as he's crossing the home plate lately? Like he's bringing some away from.
He's taking that from Judge.
But I'm saying, like I love exciting baseball players, and I think he's an exciting player. And now this one for sure, I was definitely thinking of you, big homie, when I saw this top play. You ready for it?
I hope.
You ready?
It's one of two things. It's got to be.
Yeah, but I mean, you know. Anyway, let's take a look.
Brunson, Levert the other way. Mitchell still trying to get into the act. 17-footer off the front, outlet pass, top and ahead of the field, and the windmill.
And that's just a complete breakdown.
I was hoping it was either that or when Ja caught the oop over your boy LeBron.
Nah, I didn't want to take a shot at my man today. You know, I'm gonna let. No, we'll get into that. I mean, we got a lot of sports to talk about. Because this next guy that I'm bringing in, man, does real dope content. And, you know, we got mutual people. He knows Nick Shine. Obviously, Nick Shine podcast with us. Let's Talk Sports. Shout out to Let's Talk Sports. You know, shout out to them, their YouTube channel. So we're simulcasting right now on the Let's Talk Sports YouTube channel. So if you happen to be watching over there, he's a familiar face, and you know, just give us both a like, share, and follow. But without further ado, our man G, better known as Italy J. What's up, my guy?
Oh man, this is long in the waiting, right?
Yeah,
this is awesome stuff, man. I love your show, MJ, Wildcard Mar. How you guys doing tonight?
Man, we doing good, man. How you doing, my brother?
You know, I am very busy, but I'm still trying to enjoy life. The draft is like one of my Super Bowls. I love the draft process. I love watching it. I got a lot going on with it, but this is just a big time in sports. I love it. I mean, NBA, hockey playoffs.
Yes.
Soccer's going on now.
Yes.
I'm loving it right now.
Yes, and we're gonna talk all kinds of sports. And before we get too deep off into it, man, my man Elite Jet, give the audience all the information that you got so they can follow all of your content, man.
Man, every single day I'm always doing something, either Miami Heat, Jets, West Ham, or Red Sox content. Monday nights, Tuesday afternoons, Wednesday afternoons, Thursday afternoons, Friday nights, Saturday and Sunday mornings. I got still have a lot more stuff coming up that I'm going in the works in, but you can follow Italy Jet on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and WhatsApp me for inquiries if you want to collab. Or I always post a lot of stuff on there as well.
Yeah, man, that's dope. That's dope. But hey, man, y'all know the deal. Y'all know how we get down. We already did the Jersey Boy jersey reveal. We did the top play. Hey, man, get what y'all need to do to relax, man. It's cheers, man. It's because we are alive. We on the right side of 6 feet, and damn it, it's always another great day to talk sports. Cheers, fellas. Cheers.
Cheers. I have 100 jerseys. I used to have 200 jerseys.
Ooh.
But I sold a lot and I'm gaining more now. So jerseys and hats and jewelry, of course.
Yeah, but I'm a hat guy. I got crazy hats.
Oh, me too. My wife's gonna kill me eventually.
Oh yeah,
so she's gonna kill me eventually.
Oh man, that's wild. Okay, so obviously, let's go ahead and kill the elephant in the room. Italy Jet. You're a fan of the Jets.
Cheers, Anthony.
Hey, let's go ahead, take your time.
Yeah, I know what you're about to say.
Yeah. Just take your time and just give me your initial thoughts, your initial feelings, the moment. Because me and Nick were literally live on the show when the news broke Monday. And and I had just made a clip, and you can see his live reaction when he started. He's like, "Oh, whoa!" So
right.
So kind of give me a reaction when you saw that AR-8 now AR-8.
It's not AR-12 anymore. Yeah,
it's now flying high in New York, New Jersey area.
Man, you know what? I was live on a podcast when that happened as well. We were live doing a mock draft, and I'm like, "Oh, this can't be real." Yeah. And then Ian Rappaport, Tom Pelissero, all those guys report. I'm like, oh shit, this is real. Like, this is actually happening. I couldn't think. I was numb for 2 days. I think I'm still numb. Yeah. I just can't believe it's happening. Now, people can say, he's 39 years old, about to be 40. Like, I get people's initial reactions to it, but I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Before, I wanted Derek Carr because but here's the thing though, if Hackett wasn't there or Lazard wasn't there, I think Carr would have been an easier route.
Okay.
Hackett and Lazard were there. I'm like, okay, clearly we're going after Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Clearly. The writing's on the wall.
Oh yeah.
He didn't really have a great year last year, and he had an injured thumb, and I totally understand that. But when you bring a guy that's had a dysfunctional relationship with the Packers since the Love thing, going up, trade up and get Jordan Love, it's never been sunshine and rainbows between them two. So
yeah,
I get it, but I think with him, he's got a chip on his shoulder. He's petty right now. He's got all blazing, and you know what? If he can get us to Super Bowl, that it's worth it.
Yeah.
And it happens, but I haven't felt this excited to be a Jets fan in a very long time. I'm 30 years old. So I hope he brings that same energy that he did with the Packers.
Yeah.
We can go all the way, man. I really am excited about this. It just hasn't sunk in yet until he gets out on the field.
Yeah.
I do get other people's initial reactions when it comes to being 39, but hey, Manning and Brady can do it. Why not Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
The Jets have been a losing organization for a very long time, and I'm just ready. I just want another one. I wasn't even alive. So.
Now you weren't even a thought, my guy.
Yeah, I wasn't even. Oh, you're right. I was. My Italian family in Italy, they were all the thought right there.
Yeah.
So like I say,
and Lamar, don't even think about it because I wasn't alive either.
I wasn't gonna say.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
I'm just letting you know.
Because MJ thought I was gonna call him the old head and be like, yeah, well, MJ was there when Namath won. So I mean, I wasn't even thinking that, Mike.
Oh man,
You was
MJ came out of left field over there.
I'm trying to cover my ass before he comes out swinging.
Oh man, I've seen your show. I've seen it, but yeah, overall, I'm really happy about the situation. I really hope it works out. Really want a Super Bowl, and I think he does give us the best chance to win for now. So that's all from me.
Yeah,
that's all from me with that.
Just a couple quick questions because I obviously as fans who are not just fans, we're just happy that it's done and we can like not worry about when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. So it's like but being a fan of a Jet, you're saying you're just like, yo, I still can't believe it, but. Give me the podcaster Italy Jet and give me like your true, I don't want to say expectations, but just the outlook on how your team looks. The players you're getting back. You're getting, Breece Hall back. You're getting Vera Tucker back. Look at the wide receivers you brought in. Obviously Hackett coming in. So give me like your actual football analysis on what you see on the Jets right now.
Realistically,
I think this team, in my eyes, from all the moves we made to the coaching staff and what we made from, Saleh having a redeem year, I've never worried about Joe Douglas. Joe Douglas has been the best GM in a very long time for the New York Jets. Tannenbaum wasn't much fan of him. McCagnon, I was not a fan of that at all. Gase, I don't know what they were thinking. Saleh.
Hey, this is an Adam Gase free zone.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I should burn some incense over here.
Burn some sage. Yeah.
So overall, that's my analysis. That when we got Saleh, it was gonna turn around a little bit. His defensive mind coach, Albrook, had it rough for a while, and I think that now he's settling in. And I think all the stuff that happened the first couple games, it was fine. I like him being solid there now. And when it comes to all of our other coaches, we in kickers and punters, now we have a reliable kicker and punter. I can't tell you the last time we had that until the Hard Knocks days, maybe back in the day with Rex Ryan and Mike Westhoff. So I'm happy about that. I wanted that to happen, and I wanted to keep them. As far as Hackett goes, sometimes people just don't work out being head coaches. I always talk about Spagnuolo. He won a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Giants, and he just wasn't a good head coach in St. Louis. I worked for the St. Louis Rams for 10 years. I saw the ins and outs of Spagnuolo, and it was just a lot going on behind the scenes, but overall he just wasn't good. And then he just had a revive year with Chiefs, and now he's good. Hackett, he's a great offensive coordinator. I love what he brings to the table. It just didn't work out with the Broncos. So now I think it's going to work out here. He got Lazard. He got Rodgers back. They all sunshine and rainbows. They all go to dinner together. They all talk every day together. Hey, man, we need a good locker room environment. I can't tell you how many times we go from the mono to punching people in the face. This is a young Jets team with some veterans now, but they're leaders and they're not people to start drama. And Saleh is going to nip that in the bud because of what happened last year with Zach Wilson and Elijah Moore. And I'm happy that we have a coach to do that. And Woody Johnson is letting him and Joe do things. Like he's not getting involved as much would he have done in the past.
Hands off.
Exactly. My expectations for the Jets now is we're going to be very competitive now. I don't think it's not going to be the same old Jets. We proved that last year with our defense. We are just a quarterback away, and we're other few pieces away on the offensive line with a few pieces we need to get on defense. And I think that's what's really exciting now.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I like it. Off bat, and I said this with Nick the other day. I'm like, I think you guys will be competitive. I think the floor is the wild card, for sure.
I mean, we got to because the thing is, we have a tough schedule. We have very tough schedules. So
Yeah.
but we proved last year that we can compete with the big teams.
Yeah, I mean, when you're literally in just about every game and you're losing, one possession games, and
right,
your downfall is your quarterback position. We can
Facts.
see something. We can see progression. But hey, I'm glad you kept it real. I know Nick was excited the other day, and then he was, a little bit too boisterous. He was talking about Super Bowl, and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
We are Super Bowl and playoff contenders.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're gonna win the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
but we definitely have a shot. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. I've been a Jets fan for 30 years, and I know what the ins and outs of this, what it takes to be a Jets fan. Like he could get hurt in the first 2 weeks. Like you just don't know. Our offensive line, we've had so many injuries on our offensive line for so many years, and running back issues. Like you just never know.
Do you think it's the turf? You think it's the surface?
Oh my gosh, one of them. It's got to be one of them. I mean, I hated our turf, and then we finally switched it up. And NFL players have been very vocal. It's not just our team. Travis Kelce on his podcast, he's talked about it. I know Deshaun Watson talked about it. Mahomes has talked about it. There's a bunch of people that have talked about it, and I'm glad they addressed it. Yeah, I do too, though.
Yeah.
I played soccer my whole life, and I prefer grass over turf any day.
Yeah, I mean it's that's what we grew up playing on that type of surface.
Exactly.
Because that's what you played on. You played on grass. Like
right.
I don't know how the artificial turf started, but it just took on a fad, and just I guess it was some way to whatever it came about. But it's when you see that, because I think the NFL and NFLPA does research on it, what type of injuries are happening, what surface they occur on, and it's. I'm not saying you don't get injured on grass. You can't stop it.
Yeah, right.
It's the rate and the certain types of injuries. When you start seeing a whole bunch of Achilles and ACLs, and it's all coming from turf. Hello.
I mean, come on.
You can't get hurt smoking it either.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm glad you brought that up with the turf thing, because when I was working for the Rams and the 49ers were in town against the Rams on a Monday Night Football, Reggie Bush, he was the running back, and he got hurt.
Yes.
On the dome.
And he sued him.
And he won.
Yeah.
And he won. But he was slitting a little bit, and then he hit some concrete and then hit the wall.
Yeah.
So they finally addressed that in the XFL with the Battlehawks.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing to that. And even that carry the season as it goes on, they addressed that as well.
Yeah. It's funny that you bring up the Battlehawks. That was weird how they didn't make the playoffs in that weird scenario.
Oh my God. Tell me about it. It was rocking, though. It was rocking, though. It was a great experience working for them, too. Oh my gosh. It was awesome.
How dope was that?
Over 30,000 people showed up.
At every game. Every game.
We're talking, so we had 5 home games. We were averaging 33 to 38,000.
Wow.
33 to 38,000. Oh yeah,
wow.
We're not a football town.
Yeah.
Piss off. Come on, man.
It's crazy because obviously you being in St. Louis, I grew up in Kansas City and seeing
cool.
Growing up the Chiefs weren't much, but I remember the Super Bowl year, the Rams, Kurt Warner and the greatest show on turf.
Greatest show on turf.
And we was just as proud too. We was like, yo, they did that for the Show Me State. So it was like
exactly
like it's hard to not think. I get it. You wanted a team in LA, but you end up throwing 2 in there. You didn't have to grab 2. But my thing is, to your point, you can't sit here and say that you're not a football town. And, this is not even NFL level. This is, almost like a second chance U of a pro league.
Right.
And you're doing sellouts. Like
sellouts.
And it was UNDC was the only teams that was pretty much selling out on a regular basis.
Facts. And not only that, we had a dome where it was loud. Like it felt like I was in Seattle. I'm serious. It felt like I was in Seattle. The way that they structured everything with the lights and coming out of the tunnel. The only thing is, I was a flag guy. I was a flag guy with the Rams. Flag guys were awful. They needed to update that. But other than that, I'm petty with that. I'm sorry. But when I'm with that, everything was perfect. Like seriously, it was amazing just watching everything. AJ McCarron, Andrew Becht, it was the Proles were there. Mike Martz was there. Laura Glover was there. It was great.
A lot of NFL names around that product. So let me ask you this. Do you think, or how long do you think the XFL is going to be a product that can continue? Because I think it can stick around for a while. This version.
I think this version is going to stick around a very long time if they can do it right. But if we know Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's a very business savvy guy, and he went into network and he went into business with the right people. Now it is business with his ex-wife. I don't know how much communication and on good terms they are, but the way that they have done this has been very impressive, and I hope it sticks around a long time. He did say the Battlehawks are going to be back, but they're going to make some few tweaks with the teams. I don't know what's going to happen because I know they got to compete with the USFL.
Yes.
So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens, but it's just going to continue to get bigger and bigger. I really think it will. I know people are kind of like, you never know because they might go into debt again. It's tried it 3 times, and the third one, actually succeeded. But it was funny because me and my dad, we work for the Battlehawks. We were like, all right, well, hey, you never know. This could be done next week. You never know. This could be done 2 weeks from now. We just don't know, but we enjoyed the process, and I really loved it.
No, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. DC Defenders. Yes, we know they're in the playoffs. AP, he's from DC area, so he's gonna chop his little, talk his little stuff because it's not much to really talk about from your actual NFL team. I mean, because speaking of.
Whose NFL team is he?
Commanders.
Oh, gotcha.
Hey, MJ, did you see who didn't get their 5th-year option picked up in DC?
Oh, I tagged Anthony earlier. I was all over that.
Hey, give us your thought on that, MJ, real quick on Chase Young not getting that 5th-year option picked up.
I understand why they did it. You know what I mean? Even though they drafted him real high, the man cannot stay on the field.
Yeah.
He's having serious injuries. It's not like he's like banged up shoulder here, an elbow there.
He's having issues.
My man has been out. He's been out.
Yeah.
So by not picking up that 5th-year option, you have that option to tag him if he has another good season. But another injury-riddled season, I could see him leaving. I would let him go. At that point, if he can't stay on the field 3 years in a row,
right?
Or trade him, trade him during the season before the trade deadline. If he's if it's that bad again, sometimes you gotta cut your losses, no matter how good the talent is.
Yeah,
I agree.
Is it worth paying that man that much money for him to play? 4 games, 5 games.
I agree with you, MJ. 100%. He's got all the talent in the world. You can't deny what he did in college, but man, the NFL is different. It's like Mekhi Becton with the Jets. It's like all the injuries we've had. It's how you bounce back, and it's how you continue to go on with your career. Now, he could go to another team and be good and not have injuries anymore. We don't know, but I think this was definitely the right move from the Commanders, and you make a good point, MJ.
Yeah, I'm also looking at it this way. You just paid 2 linemen in back-to-back off seasons. Payne and Allen both got paid. So at some point, you got to start spending money elsewhere. You can't have 3 max contracts or 3 mega contracts on your defensive line. And like to MJ's point, and if homie can't stay on the field, I'm just throwing away money, first of all. And then 2, it's almost he has this Zion effect because what potentially he can be.
Perfect example.
Like know exactly what he can potentially be. You've seen it. The only problem is you wearing street clothes a lot, and you wearing
street clothes more than your uniform.
Matter of fact, I can't even. they tried to put pads on him, and then he had to shut it down again.
Yep.
So it's like, yo, man, I know you top pick, and you were picked high. Was second overall?
Number 2.
Yeah, it's number 2.
Like when you pick second overall, we're looking for a franchise cornerstone type of people that are going to like be game changers.
Facts.
And is that not the same thing for Zion?
A stalwart on your team for at least the next 10 years. You know, you take him at number 2.
AP,
you're hoping to get hoping to get 10.
AP, you saying it's just a year, that's it. But you talking about a defensive lineman whose game is built on bull rushing and speed moves.
He's been hurt the last 2 years.
But I'm just saying, but you got to look at his position that he plays. And you're talking about knee issues. You're talking about a defensive end who needs his knees to work that bull rush, work those speed moves, rip and dip and all that. I never heard of a good defensive end with bad knees. If anybody has heard anybody that has ever heard of a Hall of Fame defensive end with bad knees, let me know. Just let me know. Because I'm stumped right now. I can't name one.
I can't name one either. I can't name one.
Yo, he's only played 12 games over the last 2 seasons.
12 games over the last 2 seasons? That's all he
played 3 last year and 9 the year before that.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
And he's only been in the league, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
He's young, too.
His rookie season, he played 15.
He's young, too. Isn't he like 23, 24, maybe 25?
He is.
Because I can't see him in the late 20s.
No, he's not late 20s. Yeah.
He's got to be early 20s, right?
Yeah. Probably at 24, 25, probably. How old is he, MJ?
1 second. He's 24.
He's 24 years old. Damn.
Yep.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
He just turned 24 on April 14th.
It's sad because he's got a lot of talent, but I just hope he gets it figured out.
A lot of talent. But
hey,
let's
sometimes the body can't handle it, though. You know. Sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Bug.
Like this is
the injured bug, man.
Yeah. To me, this is a legit like Zion Williamson situation. When you know you got the potential, honestly, I don't know if you move off of him. You definitely use this year as, let's see if you can stay healthy.
Right.
And then
right.
But the thing is like somebody's still gonna jump at the fact if he jumps into free agency, he still has the potential to get a big contract because people will still hold on to that hope of the potential, and they'll still pay him. So I don't necessarily think he loses.
You also got the option to tag him.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that'll
probably be a hefty price too.
I agree.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, we saw how Baltimore did with Lamar due to was it the non-exclusive tag?
Right, they got to match it. Right, they got to match the trade offer. Yeah.
Match or trade it. So you do have the cards in the team saying they do have the power position in this point. It's just he has to stay healthy. Because my thing is even if he does stay healthy, whether he stays with Washington or if he actually hits the free agency market, if you show that you can stay healthy, that actually increases his bag amount.
His value,
but,
yeah,
definitely.
Let me ask you a quick trivia because I was just looking at his stats. He's played 3 seasons in the NFL. How many career sacks does he have?
8.
I'm gonna go 6.
9.
Ooh, I was right there. Damn.
Yeah, and he had 7.5 his rookie season.
Yeah. Can't stay on the field, man. Can't stay on the field. It is a shame, but let's not be too down on Chase Young. Hey man, we hoping that you can stay healthy, man, because we want to see you ball out. And that's not me like as a football fan. I just want to see great football players be on the field, and you
Listen,
know,
man, stay off the field, change teams, and then then I'll root for you.
That's such a Giant fan in you, bro. That is such a Giant fan in you.
Absolutely. I don't want him wreaking havoc on my team twice a year. Come on.
I respect it. I respect
it. The man's not dying. It's just his knees. You know what I mean?
He can go get some bionic knees and be,
You know what I'm saying? He could get He could get the knees replaced. He could, he could get a new leg. It's fine. Man ain't dying.
Whoa! AP.
I ain't wishing that on him.
Did you see what his comment?
Barkley. Yeah, yeah. He talking about Saquon, man.
Oh no.
I know all about Saquon. I know he can't stay on the field too.
Yeah,
we can talk about that, but I understand that.
Hey, let's let's speak on Saquon real quick before we move on to the draft. So give me your opinion, MJ, right now. He hasn't signed his franchise tag,
which I didn't think he would.
Right.
Obviously the talks are kind of coming to a stall. So give me your honest opinion. You think the deal's going to get done? He's going to sign the tag. What's going to happen?
It's been a lot of silence about that. I've told you I would have offered him 3 years, 42 with 28 guaranteed. So basically, you're guaranteeing him, 2 years, and then you can cut him after year 2 if he's not producing. If he doesn't sign the tag, Giants are gonna be hurting because it was basically him. He carried Daniel Jones this season. There's no doubt. Like, you look up and down the stat line, Barkley's name was everywhere. So you lose him, and if you don't replace him, Giants are gonna fall back again. But you gotta hold on to him. At least another year.
You know what, MJ? You make a point, and it as soon as you were talking, light bulb went off in my head. The best scenario for y'all to do, and AP almost kind of is going in the direction that I'm going. Your best bet is to do a Zeke Elliott, Tony Pollard situation. Is because you got, like, Zeke was already paid. You bring in Tony Pollard, and so pretty much while Zeke is getting paid, Tony's on his rookie deal.
Yep.
Right.
So what you guys should do is find your Zeke, Tony Pollard situation, because I do think you need a backup plan for Saquon.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
took the words right out of my mouth. Good stuff.
Get a great running back on a rookie deal. And then you can actually go ahead and pay Saquon, and how they want to word it to find it out of it. That's how NFL GMs and teams do. They'll find a way out. But
facts.
Come up with the money up front. But I think you need a legit co-pilot at running back position, because here's the deal: we always talk about on this show the stigma. You never pay the running back the big money, or you never draft them in the first round. So, I mean, if you do pay him, you can't reset the market.
No, definitely not. That's why I said, like, 3 and 42, guarantee him 28.
Yeah.
So you're guaranteeing him, it's 14 a year, guaranteeing him 2 years. After year 2, if he isn't producing, you cut your losses.
Yeah.
Okay. After the year he just came off of, and I see Smitty's comment. I watched every goddamn Giant game. Don't even say Daniel Jones carried that team. Daniel Jones is fucking bazooka. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll say this. I know how you feel about Daniel Jones. I think, Daniel Jones was solid. He did have an improving year with Daboll in his ear on the mic. Right. And
I wouldn't say he was solid. He was serviceable. Well, he wasn't a solid quarterback.
I mean, that,
man.
Hey, Ellie, jump in here, man. Give me.
He had an easy schedule, bro. He had an easy schedule.
Dude,
let's see what he does. Let's see what he does now that he got his money.
Okay.
I mean, you bring up a fair point, but I think Wild brings up a fair point too. Like I thought he was at least like better under Dable than he has been with any other coach. It shows when you bring in good people and good coaching, especially. And Saquon bounced back nicely. You can't deny what Saquon has done. And Daniel Jones, he's just missing all of his weapons. It didn't work out with Tony. If Darren Waller can stay healthy, maybe something would happen. But Ingram went to Jacksonville. See how healthy he was with Trevor Lawrence. Boom.
It's the surface, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right. But I really do think Daniel Jones is going to be fine. Was he worth that type of money? No, but that's how the market is though now. Unfortunately, that's the era of the NFL right now. I think Daniel Jones is going to be fine though. I really do think so.
I would have paid Daniel Jones what Derek Carr got in New Orleans. I'd have felt more
about what he did or didn't.
I would have paid Daniel Jones what Derek Carr got in New Orleans.
Oh yes,
yeah.
What about Geno Smith though? Would you pay him that money? Because he was up there too. It's a tough question.
No, it is a tough question because Geno balled. He did, but the thing is like, bro, where was this at the whole time in your career?
Last 6-7 years?
You know what I'm saying? Like you've been in the league like almost 8, 9, 10 years. Like where was this? And you say, oh, people wrote you off and you right back. Look, I give you props, Geno. But my thing is like you gave us a lot of tape that we wrote you off for a reason.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So I would have waited one more year. I probably would have offered him what Jimmy get in Las Vegas, 25, I believe, 25, 26 mil. I would have offered Geno that.
Garoppolo got 25, I think. I'm gonna look that up.
I would have offered Geno 25 mil on like a 1 year deal, prove it year. And if he felt like it was disrespect, I'm like, well, go ahead, test the market. My thing is like, yeah, you had a great season, but if you gave me a whole bunch of film for 8, 9, 10 years of mediocre to trash work, and then you have a great year, I'm just gonna automatically pay you. No, I need to see you make sure that wasn't a fluke. You need to double that back. So,
what's he gonna do for an encore?
Well, he's going to have a tougher schedule because that's not a losing schedule no more. Like he made the playoffs.
So Jimmy Garoppolo's contract with the Raiders in 2023, he will have a base salary of $11,250,000.
Smitty, stop doing that.
And then, I saw. I was waiting for that.
Smitty, what are we doing? What are we doing? I mean.
He's doing more than stirring the pot, Lamar. You know that, right?
I know. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that bait from you, Smitty.
Don't. Not tonight. Not tonight. Nope.
I wouldn't have paid Geno that much. He's not the future. He may not be the future, but he's the present right now until you find out what is worth moving off of him from. He has to really start playing bad, and you have to actually have an actual option. Drew Lock's not it.
No.
Oh, but yeah, duh. I could have told you that for sure. I think Geno has proven that he could play in the NFL under the right system and right coach and people that believe in him, and he's got that. This is what he's always won. He's played behind Manning, he's played behind Wilson. He's got some great coaching with that, but now this is his team. He's doing what he can do, and he actually executed a lot. He is the now. I don't know if he's the future. He's got to prove that. So it's like Daniel Jones. He's got to prove that he is the future.
How old is Geno? 32, 33?
I'll look that up.
Somebody pull that up for me. But I know
Geno Smith is 32. You're correct.
Yeah. That's Derek Carr.
That's facts. That's based around the same age because Daniel Jones is 25.
Yeah, that's Derek Carr.
Derek Carr is 32. You're correct. 32. Yeah,
that's Derek Carr. Like honestly, Derek Carr and Geno, you can probably rock with them for like 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years. Squeeze the last little bit of what you can, because they're probably like in the middle of their prime ish. in football age relation. So I mean, is still mobile enough. Yeah, I mean, I still would have wanted a one more prove a year from Gino. That's just me. Like you can't.
I actually do.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. I'm sorry. I go on. Sorry.
No. You good? Go ahead.
I actually do want to comment on what Anthony and Smith have been saying, and also Jay Jones. I actually think when it comes to the Jets, Cincy and KC's just got to gel. They don't even need some good players, and they're good. Like KC's good, like it's always had. But the thing about it is, though, Bengals they got a great team. Losing Bates is pretty big, but not that great. But I think we're up there now with competition. And we'll just see if we can capitalize. We played good against the Bengals. We haven't played against the Chiefs yet. So I think we're up there and the competition's there.
Yeah, we'll see all this year.
We'll see. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But are we in talks about it? And is the competition there? Of course.
Yeah. And I that's what I love about off season. It gives you a chance to see what your team is trying to build, and then you're like, hey, because that's all we can do is just off paper be like, yo, this is what we look like. Yo, we looking kind of
pretty damn good. Pretty damn good.
Yeah. So I mean, but let's get to this draft because man, we tried to get out there because it's in my hometown. Draft is literally hours away. Thursday. And so MJ, real quick, you as a Giants fan, just give me the you want this guy in a Giants uniform pick. Go ahead.
At the Giants pick, who do I want?
You probably ain't even thought about it, have you?
No. Peter Skoronsky.
Offensive tackle.
Trey Flowers, but I know he ain't gonna be on the board, when they get there.
What about JSN? What about JSN? Would you take JSN?
I would take him. Giants need a weapon. They need, weapon and protection.
It's true.
Weapon and protection. Yeah.
You know what I mean? The weapon for protection.
Yeah.
Always, right?
Hey, I mean, you hit it on the head. Those are your needs. You need to find a way to protect Daniel Jones, and you need to find him some weapons so he can actually be at full service. Because when you do that, you give him weapons, you protect him.
Right.
You've given him everything to succeed. If he can't succeed, guess what? You don't have your quarterback. That's how you solve that problem. The most important role on your football team. That's how you solve it. So I like what you're talking about right there.
Because I can see at their pick, if their guys ain't there that they wanted, I could see them trading that pick back.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. My man, Inley Jet, your Jets on the clock. What's the guy you absolutely want on your roster in the Jets uniform? Go ahead.
Paris Johnson, Skoronsky. Those are big needs. I really want either like a backup center or starting center or an O tackle. We have had a lot of issues with the offensive line and center. Center's been solid actually. Sorry, the offensive line in general. And I would if that doesn't happen, I would like a D tackle.
Okay.
And overall,
you can never go wrong with a D tackle. Absolutely.
Well, and I agree, but overall, I trust my GM. I think we can trade up or trade down. Or just pick the guy that he wants immediately. I'm not worried.
Okay. I like your answer. You got to make sure, got to keep that old man AR8 upright, man. He may not be as mobile as he used to be.
It's true. So it's true. We'll see what happens, right? It's true.
As a Chief fan, obviously I know we're picking 31. And so the pick that I really want, I know he's not going to be there. But just because I know that the draft is in our home city, I'm expecting Brett Veach to make a splash, make a firework move. And please, when you make this firework move, Brett Veach, please give me Zay Flowers. Give them to me. Give them to me, please. What? I've been screaming Zay Flowers for months. Please.
What
No
about
offense.
Hopkins? Would you trade for Hopkins?
Man, you know what? I've been hearing that talk in Chiefs world, and here's my thing. I'm a believer in trends. In the last two years of D Hopkins, he's missing time because of injuries, and that's not due to the missing time of the suspension of him taking the performance enhancing drugs so he can speed up his recovery from the injuries. So when you look at 2 years in a row of you missing time and you're on the wrong side of 30, I'm looking at a trend as in you're starting to get hurt. You're starting to wear down. And that scares me for a 30. Look, I'm quite aware of the talent of DeAndre Hopkins. Like, he's done magic with literally like trash cans at quarterbacks. Literally trash cans at quarterback. Smet, basura, booty juice, whatever you want to call it. He has played with it and has put up a K or more every year. That's not the issue. I'm not worried about his production. I'm worried about his body keeping him upright for 17 games. And if you're in a Kansas City uniform, that includes a playoff run. Yeah, that's the norm there right now in Kansas City. It's a playoff. Mm-hmm. So if you can't get through 17 and you can't be there in the playoff run, what the hell are you, a use to my squad? That's all I'm saying. I'm well aware of the Hall of Fame talent of DeAndre Hopkins, but I'm also aware that when people's body is showing a trend that they're not holding up and you got popped for performance enhancer drugs trying to recover your body faster and you still couldn't hold up, hello, I'm a trend guy. So I think his body is trending in the wrong direction, and you're going to
third rounder for him.
No, not Arizona. They're not letting him walk out for a third rounder.
No, absolutely not.
No, I give him the second rounder. Fuck it.
First of all, no, they're already. I think I've heard reports that they're not even. If you don't even mention the first round, they're not even taking your call.
That's what I've been hearing too. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So I can't give up my first round for a guy whose body is trending in the wrong way on the other side of 30, and I got Zay Flowers in the draft. I might as well trade and make a trade up to go get Zay Flowers, get him on a rookie deal. And he's already worked with Mahomes. And he has said out of his mouth, boy, if I get to Kansas City, all right, come on, Brett Beast, make it happen. So I'm going to ask you fellas this. Italy Jet, jump in here first. What do you think is going to be the most crazy splash you think we might get in the first round?
Man, does it include like a trade even for a player?
Anything. Freestyle. Like whatever comes to your mind.
We already seen the Aaron Rodgers domino fall.
Right. That should have been maybe like a Friday night or something like that. Man. I don't know. MJ, what do you got? Because I got to think about this. You got anything? Uh-oh, he's got to adjust his chair. Uh-oh.
I got to move the chair.
Oh, no. You can hear this. You can hear the squeaking in the back, too.
I think you're going to see somebody going to jump. Somebody going to jump to that top 3 spot with Houston, because Houston not talking about a quarterback there.
Okay.
Somebody who Houston got the second pick or third pick?
AP.
Second.
Oh my God.
Second.
AP just took my answer.
Oh, no way. Now we'll talk about that in a second. So,
go ahead, MJ. Go ahead, MJ.
Yeah, Houston's at 2, Arizona's at 3, Indy's at 4. If I'm correct.
Okay, Houston. I can see Houston trading out of number 2. So,
what team? Give me a team.
It's hard. It's hard. A lot of things that can happen.
Oh, a shit ton of things can happen. This probably is going to go down as the most. To me, this is the most highly anticipated draft in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's going to be active. There's going to be a lot of things happening.
So you got Carolina at 1, obviously. Houston at 2, Arizona 3, 4 Indy, 5 Seattle, 6 Detroit, 7 Las Vegas, 8 Atlanta, 9 Chicago, 10 Philly. Hey, well, think on it. I got one for you.
Atlanta moving up to 2 to take CJ Stroud.
Who?
Atlanta moving up from 9 to take CJ Stroud.
At 2.
Ooh, they did confirm that Cincinnati quarterback was still going to be their starting quarterback. But I understand. I mean, damn.
Yeah, apparently I've heard they like Ritter. I don't know.
Yeah, they like Ritter a lot, so I don't know what's going to happen.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, MJ.
Dalvin, I was just thinking strictly just the draft.
I was thinking player.
I was gonna have like a 2-part answer because I see some of these other answers, these other things that I do believe Derrick Henry is gonna get moved.
Agreed.
And I do believe Dalvin Cook is gonna get moved if they can't re-sign him.
Facts.
Those two I do see definitely happening.
Yeah, forget Austin Eckler.
Oh, yes.
If we're doing running backs, because my thing is, look at the running back class right now is Bijan Robinson, Gibbs, and there's pretty much a big drop off after that. Yeah. So
no, I like that TCU running back in Syracuse, and I do like Chase Brown from Illinois. Okay, I think those guys are still good. But after that, I agree with you.
But if you can't get one of these running backs, and if you got the cap space, so if you look at other teams, they got the cap space and need a running back. Derrick Henry, like you said, Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I would go with Austin Eckler out of all 3 of those. That's just me personally. I just think Austin Eckler is just a Swiss Army knife. I love Derrick Henry, but
dude, I could see Austin Eckler going to Miami.
I'm just looking at that foot injury on a big dude like Derrick Henry.
I actually thought Dalvin Cook would actually go to Miami. That's true too, though. I like Eckler. I like Eckler too. Yeah.
Played at Florida State. That's not a bad move.
True.
I only said Eckler because of the style back he is and the style of offense that Miami runs.
It's true.
With so many weapons that run around the field, I don't know if if Dalvin Cook would necessarily fit that offense to a degree.
I agree.
The way he runs the ball.
I really do think that Derrick Henry is going to either go to the Bills or he's going to go to the Eagles. I really think it's going to be one of those two. And I think the Packers, and people might, jump all over me with this, but I think they're going to go tight end, and I think they're going to go with Georgia Darnell Washington. Really, he's a stud. I think he's the best tight end in this draft. That's just me.
Nah, people are going crazy for Notre Dame tight end.
Mayer. Yeah. I mean, he's great talent. I agree, but I think Darnell's special. I really think he is.
Yeah, I think. Honestly, if you ask me, because you could probably go either one, especially depending on your scheme. I'm going. Here's my crazy wild card. My take: Houston will actually do business with a division opponent in Indy.
Oh yeah.
And I think Indy's going to go up to number 2 just to solidify it. Mm-hmm. And I think they actually go Anthony Richardson. You look at Shane Steichen, leaves Philly, goes to Indy. He just went to a Super Bowl with RPO and Jalen Hurts. So let's go give me an RPO guy pretty much in a bigger body than Jalen Hurts. And guess what? He can still do the same physical things that Jalen Hurts does. The talent's there. He's going to have to sit. He's going to have to sit. He's going to have to sit. That's why you see him bringing Gardner Minshew, because Gardner Minshew already knows the offense. He's not an RPO quarterback, but he knows the offense. He's going to be the one to get Anthony Richardson up to speed And once Shane Steichen thinks that he has a good grasp on it, whether any point in the season, Anthony Richardson plays. I think he plays his rookie season. It's going to be later in the season.
And Lamar, can you just do me a favor, remind
No,
our audience where
I'm not. I am not taking that
college?
bait. I am not taking that bait, sir. No, sir.
Hey, Jim, do you know where Anthony Richardson went to college?
Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Don't take.
I actually have a new. I actually have a new theory. If you guys would think,
shoot it.
I think the trend, not not last year, but the year before, with Chase and Burrow going together, and then Lawrence and
get your college teammate.
Etienne.
Etienne. I think JSN and Stroud are gonna play together. I just have this gut feeling that it's either gonna be the Texans, someone else might do something. I don't know, but I have this gut feeling for some reason. I could see it.
That's actually not a bad take because you got that right. I mean, I played with him college ball. You saw what we did.
Exactly.
Especially with Burrow. I was screaming. I'm like, yo, bro, I know you love Jamar Chase, but bro, you need to get off the ground. Go get you a left tackle. And he went the other way, and next you know, they're in the Super Bowl. But they still haven't really solidified that problem. So they definitely, to me, the Bengals, without a doubt, need to be addressing offensive line. Don't do it. Don't draft nothing else. O-line, and O-line.
So you were pretty pissed off about the Orlando Brown signing, huh?
I actually wasn't.
Oh wow. Okay. You're the first person in KC.
Okay, and I'll break it down for you.
All right.
I'm thankful for what Orlando Brown did. He was part of a playoff team. He helped us win our third Super Bowl. Thank you. But you wanted number 1 overall left tackle money. And obviously, me being a Chiefs fan, I watch him pretty heavily. And I know that he didn't allow any sacks in the Super Bowl, but damn it, you were still getting beat like a drum. And
that's true.
My thing is Orlando Brown, you can't, just because you're not giving up the sacks, you're giving up hella pressures. You're like number 1 or number 2 in pressures all season. And I can't have you even having pressures on a $500 million quarterback that is our franchise back there. And you want top dog LT money? That goes to Trent Williams. You know why Trent Williams gets top dog LT money? Because he's the top dog LT. You're not him. You're not nowhere close to Trent Williams. And so I wasn't hurt by it. Bye. You want your money? Bye. Go ahead, get it. You saw why United in Kansas City. They didn't offer you that money. They offered it to you last year. You turned it down. I mean, I get it because he did what MJ. Who was it that we were talking about? Jalen Hurts. He did what Jalen Hurts was smart. He's still young enough to go ahead, get a 4-year deal, get crazy money up front, and then in 4 years, still be 28, 29 years old and dip back in the pot again. So I'm not mad at him. I'm always a pro player guy. Go get your bread. But when it comes to my squad, hey, we on such a different wavelength right now. It's championship or bust.
Ain't that the truth?
I like it. I agree.
There's a
no arguments here.
Your window's wide open right now.
Hey, all I'm saying is a badass quarterback, and as long as he's healthy, our window's open.
Yeah.
So absolutely. I mean, but no, let's get some basketball talk in, man. Let's get some quick basketball talk in, because MJ, I know you excited.
Right, somebody play tonight?
Come on. Oh, so now you gonna play that?
You just bringing it up now.
I'm just saying. So you pay no attention that your New York Knicks clinched the series and advanced in the playoffs. So you had no idea, huh?
I had no idea that I watched the entire game. I had no idea, man.
Nah, he was passing out on the couch.
106-95 Knicks go ahead, win that series 4-1. And you know what, MJ? You know I'm a man of my word. And I've done it already, and I'm going to do it again. I know Jalen Brunson did not have a good statistically shooting night, but he played and balled when it mattered. And Jalen Brunson right now is easily the best free agent signing of this NBA season, without a doubt.
About time. About time.
I was wrong.
Yes,
all right,
you were.
He
yes,
did it.
Were.
Hey. At least your boy RJ Barrett shot pretty well tonight. 7 of 13, shot a little bit better. You know,
Kid
he actually showed up
to play.
a little. I'm worried about your Julius Randle injury. But you get the rest.
You know what? If Toppin can keep playing this way, you know what I mean, and these certain guys coming off the bench like Josh Hart, you know, you might not need to rush Randall back because they played just as well without him.
I hear you. Yeah, because what point in the game he went out? I forgot. He went out early too.
He went out third quarter, I believe it was.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, hey, shout out to your boys. They there. They
looking good, man. Their defense looking good. They was flying all over the court tonight, man. Flying all over the court.
Yeah. I know it, Pete. My Lakers lost. I know. You know, it is what it is.
Oh, so you're a Laker fan? Okay.
Yeah, it's and it's so weird because it's like I'm not a Bron fan and he's on my favorite team, so it's kind of like
Oh, you're not a LeBron fan?
I'm not big on Bron. Obviously, okay. I'm not an idiot of the talents that he's got. I just felt like he still has flaws in his game, still at 20th year. But you know, I get it. You know, all-time leading scorer, cool, all the accolades, championships. Yeah. I respect it. I definitely respect the hell out of him on what he does off the court, for sure. So my dislike of him has nothing to do with the man LeBron. I just think for a guy his size, he, the acting and the flopping and the whining to the refs, to me that's annoying.
Know, right? It is annoying.
It's annoying. Right. So and I get it. He likes to control his own narrative, which is cool. I have no problem. But it's like something about it just it irks me and just that part. But hey, I respect the man's talent. He's not my GOAT. That belongs to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. But
he shouldn't be anybody's GOAT.
Michael Jordan. I love that. That's my boy.
He should not be anybody's GOAT. He should not even be in the conversation. I don't want to fucking hear nothing. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. I don't even want to hear a top 10.
If you can tell, MJ is very anti-LeBron's, but
I'm giving him a pass on Ohtani because I have strong feelings about that. I will give him a pass for that, but LeBron, I could agree with you on that one. MJ is my GOAT as well, and I'm a big Dwayne Wade fan, but he's not anywhere near top 10. But he's one of my favorite players.
I think he's very underrated.
Ohtani. Fuck Ohtani.
Fuck Judge. What we could do this all day long. I mean, fuck. I hate Judge with a 10-foot pole. There you go.
Hey.
That's fucking great. There you go. Great. Hey, I hope the fucking Green Monster falls down, man.
Hey, wow, you can clip that if you want.
Oh yeah. Oh, bro, that was great. No, because hey, look. I'm the neutral party, and look,
that's cool.
Both guys. Obviously, you can see my hat. You're not worried about me anyway.
They're worried about you.
You're not worried about me and my squad, so don't worry about us. But
all I'm saying is, my second favorite player of all time is from KC. So hey, shout out to them.
My thing is, Ohtani is doing. In the major league level, you don't see that a lot. Pitching. Hitting, I'll give him this. If he can do what he did in the WBC and do that on a consistent basis in the major leagues, and I get it, he's won MVP. my thing is you can't do it in a market where you are on such a trash team, even with you, and they're a trash team without you. Like that bothers me. I hate it when Trout was getting those MVPs because I'm like, bro, you're not making the playoffs.
You have the some of the most talented players on your team, Trout and Ohtani, and they can't make it's facts. If they played for like the Yankees, maybe the Phillies or the Red Sox or even Tampa Bay, they would be making the playoffs every year.
That shit bothers me.
Well, Red Sox, I mean lately. But I'm talking about Astros too. You play for the Astros, they make it every year, you know. So I get it. I just
my thing is too, like about Ohtani, like this dude could go 0 for 3, right? 0 for 3 with an RBI or something. And they'll make sure they talk about that. Oh, you got that RBI. And Angels
MJ,
lost,
you know why. MJ, you know why.
I know why.
You know why. But I'm saying you know why. You can't be surprised why they talk about a 0 for 3 from Ohtani.
I'm not surprised.
You know why.
They just talk like this dude was like Moses, bro.
MJ, there's a billion people in Japan that watch baseball.
We might not see that again. Who knows if we'll see that again? I don't know. But I will say this though: the Yankees have a lot to worry about right now. But Ohtani, I still think it's my boy. It's no, you can't deny what Judge has done. What Judge has done last year. That's remarkable. Can he repeat it this year, MJ? Do you think he'll repeat it this year?
No.
Okay.
No.
You're the first Yankee fan.
I see him that said that. I see him, approaching 50 home runs or so. I can see him doing that again. But coming close to 62 again and putting up those numbers.
It's hard. It's hard every year.
Dude, he won almost every statistical category outside of batting average, in the American League last year, in almost all of the league.
What he did last year was absolutely ridiculous. If you really look at it in the grand scheme, like
ridiculous.
There's when you have a season so ridiculously good, how do you top it? You can't top ridiculously good. Right. There's not another level of, oh man, I'm going ridiculously good. No, it is ridiculously good. That's the top level. You can't top that. How do you top that?
Me, realistically, I would love to see him bat anywhere from 290 to 305, somewhere right in that range. Approach 50 home runs, over 100 RBIs, over 100 runs scored, on base percentage of a good 4 something, 4 plus. Draw your walks, do everything you're supposed to do. Don't try to duplicate what you just did. You just gotta go out and just be the player you are and do what you do.
But MJ, you know what we talked about all the time when we talk Yankees? He had to play Superman last year because he was the only guy that was available for damn near the whole season.
And was good.
It was good all year. So he had no choice but to play Superman. You can't expect a guy to play Superman again for injuries. Stanton's already out.
What is up with that too?
Bruh, I can't.
You guys need to get rid of Boone before you talk about something else with Judge. It's like, Boone, like, why is he still there? What do you think, MJ? What do you think, MJ?
I don't think it's so much Boone.
Do you think it's a GM?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, I've heard
that
too.
I think Boone has control to a certain power. Mm-hmm. And I think certain guys are kept on the team because, like for instance, Aaron Hicks, he should have been gone fucking years ago.
And then at least 5 years ago.
You know what I mean? Yes. Granted, the dude's only making like $10 million a year, but the dude's batting like $190. Bro, put me on the team. I'll bat $190 for you. I'll lay down bunts all fucking game. Every at bat, I'll bunt.
Gotcha.
I'll be the first person in history to bunt every at bat.
Okay, well, you're gonna get a P test every day because you're taking steroids. So we'll get you a P test every day, and then we'll see what happens.
I can hit a fastball.
Hey yo. No, man, that's wild. But look,
cool. I like that though. I love the confidence though. I respect it. I respect it.
Honestly, because some of the moves that are made, like with the media up here, it doesn't seem to be all on Boone when you listen and watch how the interviews go and the way he answers questions and takes questions. To me, it feels like he's not so much a puppet, but he's one of like Steinbrenner's people that he can control.
Okay, yeah.
He's not like a Buck Showalter type manager. You know what I mean? He's not a Tony La Russa. Right. He's not a
right. Yeah.
One of these coaches that will fucking fly off the handle and do things their way. They want somebody that they control in-house and make certain decisions with, instead of leaving it up to Boone when to pull a guy or who to put in the lineup or who to keep on the team. Because there's no way anybody can tell me that Aaron Hicks deserves to be on the major league roster. Anywhere.
My man said don't even deserve to be on the roster.
Anywhere, dude. He
Damn,
should be on a minor league squad fighting to get up because he fucking sucks.
I'm waiting for the result of this Miami Heat Milwaukee.
Me too. Game. I'm sweating balls over here, dude.
Because I wanted to.
I'm rooting for your Miami team, bro. Rooting for your Miami team.
Because depending on the result, I wanted to talk about it real quick before we got out of here. And it's like we got the world's longest.
Well,
culmination of a game.
It's true. You're right. Jimmy Butler, with his performance of 56 points, he passed for Miami. He surpassed LeBron James for Miami's single game playoff scoring record, which is pretty dope. I still think Jimmy's built different in the playoffs. He always has.
Yo, Jimmy's a dog, man.
When you put him around a team, though, a good team, I know, everyone's got their issues. I think it's all way blown out of proportion with Jimmy because, Bam out of Bayou on JJ Redick's show, like, yeah, Jimmy's a fucking asshole. We know. Like we know, but surround him with a team like that, as dogs just like him.
He's a competitive asshole that wants to win.
Exactly. Facts.
I would take Jimmy Butler on my squad any day.
Amen. Oh, it's a tie game. It's going to overtime. That's what AP said. Damn, I gotta stay up for that shit too.
I know, right?
Fuck.
Kings and Warriors are still playing. So real quick, I want your opinion, Italy J, on this, and then we'll close up shop. Man, it's been a lot of antics with the NBA playoffs, man.
Right.
What do you think is going on, man? We're getting all types. What a play by Jimmy Butler! I just saw it. Oh my gosh,
stud, bro.
Put some respect on Jimmy Butler's name if you're not a fan of him. Come on, man.
Master of none does it again.
You got the Draymond situation, the stomp heard around the world. You got Embiid, trying to be the nutcracker in April.
Right.
You got Harden got ejected for the elbow. Who else? Dylan Brooks got ejected. You got the Grizzlies talking. Hey, the Grizzlies needed to win tonight because y'all been chirping. Then y'all got quiet. Now that you was facing elimination, and so y'all didn't want to talk to the media. That's some sucker shit. All right. Shout out to my man Jay Jones. And then so y'all needed that win tonight.
Shout out to Kofi. Oh, now you on board?
Kofi, what's up? Yeah, he said, "Let's go Knicks."
Now he's on board. He talked all that shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kofi.
Kind of give me your overall thoughts and opinions on the NBA playoffs. Like, have you enjoyed them? Things that are kind of bothering you? Things that probably aren't getting talked about. Go ahead.
NBA always bothers me. There's always something with the NBA that freaking bothers me. I mean, it's just, but it's all the same stuff that everybody else has a problem with. But I think it's just at the end of the day, is it gonna get better? Probably not. You know what I mean? But I'm just here. I'm gonna enjoy the process, and if it goes to shit, it's gonna go to shit. I mean, Nick Shine. I feel like Nick Shine can just speak for me sometimes when it comes to the NBA. But overall, I do like the NBA playoffs. It's been very entertaining. I think no one expected my Heat to be in the top 10 or even make the playoffs. And if we could beat Milwaukee, we could beat anybody. We have a stronger squad this year. Oh, okay. Get out of here. Anyways, anyways,
y'all go home.
Anyways, up your road with a rubber nose or something. Anyways,
you don't want the smoke from New York. Come on,
dude. I'm a Red Sox fan and a Jets fan. I get smoke every day. It's fine. It's totally fine. And I'm in St. Louis, Missouri, where no one can find me. It's fine. Hey, see, wild card Mar knows.
Yeah.
We got a bet. I think we have a better squad than we did last year with depth on the bench that we didn't have last year. But the injuries concern me.
Yeah, hero going down. That
we got some injuries that concerns me. So
yeah. AP talking at you, dog. He said,
I don't care. It's fine. I get it. I'm not.
He's chirping at MJ because they do it. They do it every night.
Oh, gotcha.
But AP, where are you from?
Where's he from? Where's he from, MJ?
DC area. So.
Oh, well, shit. What the hell the Wizards have done? What the hell the Wizards have done?
Oh my gosh!
What is he going to represent?
Nah. Don't bring up Wizards to the DMV area people. That's like almost like that taboo word. Like that's when you bring out the ugly soul of them. Yeah, because they know the Wizards is trash, man. Come on.
Oh, okay, guys.
Like we said the other day, the Commanders, they playing Landover, Maryland.
They know
Maryland.
That's true.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
And then they call themselves Washington Capitals. You ain't in Washington.
Hey,
you in the District of Columbia, right?
Yeah, but you know what sucks though, MJ? We're Jets and Giants fans, and we're playing New Jersey.
And I agree with that.
It still sucks, right? Yeah, I got you. But no, I understand what you're saying, though. I agree with what you're saying. It just still sucks.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
Tell me something.
I just think that and people might jump on my back for this. Obviously, I watch the NBA playoffs because we do a podcast that gives us something to talk about.
Man.
But I've been enjoying the NHL hockey Stanley Cup playoffs.
It's awesome.
Even the first day it started last week, you've been getting overtime game after overtime game after overtime game. Right? Literally after every night, you're getting an overtime game pretty much. And I've been enjoying the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs just as much, if not more, than the NBA playoffs. Jump on me if you want to. I don't care.
No, I agree. That's awesome. That's awesome. Listen. People are gonna jump on my back for this, and I'm okay with it. I stand by this until the day I die because I played hockey. I played ice hockey. I played on club. Hockey is the most hardest sport to play and talented sport to play in the world.
Really?
You're on ice. You're playing on ice. You're shooting a puck on ice. You play almost every day. I understand baseball players, I know football players get hit, and I get that. Rugby, you got nothing. Rugby, you got nothing.
Hockey players get hit. Get hit now.
Yeah. I mean, look at Paul Correa against the Devils, Scott Stevens. Just saying. He still doesn't remember that. That's just me, though.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
And play for?
What's up?
Come on.
Who did Scott Stevens play for?
Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
Blues and Devils. Blues and Devils. We had him first, and that's okay.
Got him, Lamar. Got him.
Hey,
He knew. He just wanted to appease you, bro. I told him don't take the break. I'm like, no, don't take it.
Just trying to bust your balls, man.
We have a service announcement. We will be checking MJ for steroids with the people after this. And good night.
No, man. But look, man, we gonna close
I may or may have not ever dabbled in steroids, but I can tell you, it doesn't help with your hand-eye coordination with baseball. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, yeah, you're the baseball guy. I expected you to say that. But look, man, we gonna close up shop, man. We already did overtime enough. And man, look, my man G, man, I appreciate you hopping on with us, man. This was a blast. But before you get out of here, man, please give the people, all your handles, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Let them know where they can find you at so they can follow all of your dope content, my guy.
Me, MJ, right?
No, you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I haven't been called G in a long time. So I'm Italy Jet. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Italy Jet, and I'm also on WhatsApp as well as Italy Jet. I do all kinds of content every week. I'm excited about the future of my teams in sports, as you guys should be as well for your teams. And this was awesome. I love hashing it up with you guys. You guys are really awesome. Love to do more with you in the future.
Oh yeah. We're definitely
appreciate you being on, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. This was a great time. And like I said, man, if there's anything you need, a guest or anything, and if I'm able to do it, I'll be happy to help you out. Man, this was damn sure a blast. We'll definitely do it more and more collabs in the future for sure. Hey, MJ, let them know where they can find you at, my guy.
Well, if you look right here, what's that saying?
What you got?
Oh no, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
You can catch me at m.j.j.1129 at Instagram. I'd be trying to get on there, be more active. I'm a little bit older to this technology shit.
I mean,
but I will be more active on there. But yeah, got you to see it, right? Yeah, got you. You'll be back to normal tomorrow.
Oh Lord. Hey man.
AP don't know what he's talking about.
Anyway, y'all know what it is. Y'all can find all the I.O.W. Sports Network content everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, and most importantly on the YouTube channel I.O.W. Sports Network, and then I.O.W. Sports 1 on Twitter. You want to chop it up with me personally, KC Wildcard Mara on Twitter, Wildcard Mara on Facebook and Instagram. And man, this was a dope show. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow all the Italy Jets content. All right, go check in with them. And man, we're gonna wrap this up. Everybody, enjoy your Thursday. Enjoy the draft. Me and MJ will probably hop on probably around 11 and 11:05-ish, 11:10-ish, kind of seeing how the draft shakes out. And we'll definitely talk some NFL draft right after it probably goes off by the time we get on air. So, hey, expect a lot of draft talk tomorrow. We'll see what the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs are looking like and the NBA playoffs are looking like. But, hey, man, it's been real.
The Heat might do it. You might be coming to MSG. You might be coming to the Mecca.
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
Old school rivalry reignited. I love it.
Absolutely, man.
That's gonna be awesome. Absolutely. I can't wait. Oh yeah, man.
That's gonna be dope. But hey, man, we gonna sign off. Enjoy y'all Thursday. Peace and love to y'all. We'll chop up with y'all tomorrow for episode 204.
Silent Hill, TDS. Hitchhikers.
Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, load across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters for my neighbors, resisting human